Hey everyone, it's great to be here with you today. Let's talk about self-confidence, that inner strength and belief in ourselves that empowers us to navigate life's challenges and embrace opportunities. It's not something we're born with, it's a skill, a muscle that we can develop and strengthen with the right exercises. Just like any muscle, the more we work on it, the stronger it becomes. So if you're ready to unleash your inner confidence and step into your full potential, you're in the right place. Our thoughts are incredibly powerful. They shape our perceptions, our emotions, and ultimately, our actions. If we're constantly bombarded by negative self-talk, it's going to be tough to feel confident. But here's the good news. We have the power to choose our thoughts. Think about it this way. Our minds are like gardens. If we keep planting seeds of doubt, fear, and self-criticism, guess what's going to grow? But if we intentionally plant seeds of positivity, self-belief, and hope, we cultivate a garden where confidence can flourish. So, how do we shift from negative to positive thinking? It starts with awareness. Pay attention to your inner dialogue. When you catch yourself thinking negative thoughts, don't judge yourself, just gently acknowledge them and then challenge them. Ask yourself, is this thought really true? Is there another way to look at this situation? Remember, our thoughts are not facts. They're just thoughts, and we have the power to choose more empowering ones. Start small. Instead of saying, I can't do this, try saying, this might be challenging, but I'm willing to learn and grow. Positive thinking isn't about ignoring our problems or pretending everything is perfect. It's about approaching challenges with a more optimistic and constructive mindset. It's about believing in our ability to learn, adapt, and overcome obstacles. Sometimes, when we're feeling down on ourselves, it's easy to forget all the amazing things we've already accomplished. We get so caught up in the present moment, in our perceived failures or shortcomings, that we lose sight of our past successes. But here's the thing. Our past accomplishments are proof of our strength, resilience, and capabilities. They remind us that we've overcome challenges before and we can do it again. Take some time to reflect on your life. Think about the obstacles you've overcome, the goals you've achieved, the times you've surprised yourself with your own strength. Maybe you faced a fear, learned a new skill, or simply made it through a tough day. Write down your accomplishments, big or small. Create a victory journal where you can record your wins and remind yourself of your awesomeness. When you're feeling discouraged, open up your journal and let those past successes wash over you. Remember, you are capable of amazing things. You've already proven that to yourself time and time again. Don't let self-doubt steal your joy or diminish your accomplishments. Celebrate your wins, big and small, and let them fuel your self-confidence. In today's world, it's easier than ever to fall into the comparison trap. Social media often presents us with curated versions of people's lives, making it tempting to measure ourselves against unrealistic standards. We start comparing our behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel, and that's a recipe for self-doubt and insecurity. Here's the truth. Comparison is the thief of joy. It robs us of our present moment and keeps us stuck in a cycle of feeling not enough. When we constantly compare ourselves to others, we're focusing on what we lack instead of appreciating our own unique qualities and accomplishments. It's important to remember that everyone is on their own journey. We all have different starting points, different strengths, different challenges, and different definitions of success. What matters most is not how we measure up to others, but how we're progressing on our own path. So, how do we break free from the comparison trap? It starts with awareness. Pay attention to the triggers that send you down the rabbit hole of comparison. Is it social media? Certain people in your life? Once you identify your triggers, you can start to limit your exposure to them or develop strategies for managing your reactions. Instead of comparing yourself to others, focus on your own growth and progress. Celebrate your wins, big and small, and acknowledge how far you've come. Remember, your journey is uniquely yours. Embrace your individuality, celebrate your strengths, and focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Belief is a powerful force. When we believe in ourselves, it unlocks possibilities that we never thought possible. It gives us the courage to step outside our comfort zones, to pursue our dreams, and to overcome challenges. Think about a time when you achieved something great. Maybe you landed your dream job, ran a marathon, or mastered a new skill. What role did belief play in your success? Chances are, You wouldn't have achieved what you did if you didn't believe in yourself first. Belief is like a muscle. The more we exercise it, the stronger it becomes. So how do we strengthen our belief muscle? It starts with acknowledging our strengths and accomplishments. When we focus on what we're good at, it reinforces our belief in our abilities. It's also important to surround ourselves with people who believe in us. Seek out positive and supportive relationships with people who see your potential and encourage you to grow. Remember, belief is a choice. It's a decision we make every single day. Choose to believe in yourself, even when it's hard, even when you doubt yourself. Because when you believe in yourself, anything is possible. Sometimes the thought of achieving a big goal can feel overwhelming. We might get so caught up in the enormity of the task that we don't even know where to begin. That's where small goals come in. When we break down big goals into smaller, more manageable steps, it feels less daunting and more achievable. Each small step forward, no matter how tiny, builds momentum and reinforces our belief in ourselves. Think about it this way. If you wanted to climb a mountain, you wouldn't expect to teleport to the top in one giant leap, right? You take it one step at a time, focusing on the path in front of you, knowing that each step brings you closer to the summit. The same principle applies to building self-confidence. Start with small, achievable goals that you know you can accomplish. Maybe it's trying a new workout class, speaking up more in meetings, or simply making your bed every morning. As you achieve these small goals, you'll start to feel a sense of accomplishment and your confidence will begin to grow. You'll start to believe in your ability to set and achieve goals, which will empower you to tackle even bigger challenges. Remember, every journey, no matter how grand, begins with a single step. So, take that first step today. Set a small goal, crush it, and then celebrate your win. You've got this. Our comfort zones are cozy and familiar, but they're also where our dreams go to die. To truly grow and build self-confidence, we need to be willing to step outside of what feels safe and familiar and embrace the discomfort zone. I know, the discomfort zone sounds, well, uncomfortable. But here's the thing. It's in those moments of discomfort, those times when we're challenging ourselves and pushing our boundaries, that we experience the most growth. Think about it this way. When you lift weights, you're literally tearing muscle fibers. It's uncomfortable, it hurts, but it's in that discomfort that your muscles grow stronger. The same is true for our minds and our spirits. Stepping outside of our comfort zones helps us build resilience, develop new skills, and discover hidden strengths we never knew we had. It also helps us build confidence in our ability to handle whatever life throws our way. So how do we embrace the discomfort zone? Start small. Identify one small step you can take outside of your comfort zone today. Maybe it's talking to that person you've been wanting to connect with, signing up for that class that intimidates you, or simply trying something new. Remember, growth and comfort rarely coexist. Embrace the discomfort, knowing that it's leading you to a stronger, more confident version of yourself. We all make mistakes. It's part of being human. But how we treat ourselves after we make a mistake can make all the difference in our self-confidence. When we're constantly beating ourselves up over our shortcomings, it erodes our self-worth and keeps us stuck in a cycle of self-doubt. That's why self-compassion is so important. Self-compassion means treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer a close friend. It means acknowledging our mistakes and imperfections without judgment, recognizing that we're all works in progress, always learning and growing. Instead of berating yourself for messing up, try talking to yourself with the same compassion you would offer a friend. Would you tell a friend they were a failure because they made a mistake? Of course not. You'd offer them support, encouragement, and remind them that everyone makes mistakes. Remember, mistakes are not the enemy. They're opportunities for learning and growth. Embrace your mistakes, learn from them, and then move forward with grace and self-compassion. Building self-confidence is a journey, not a destination. It's an ongoing process that requires effort, commitment, and sometimes a little help along the way. There's no shame in asking for help when you need it. In fact, it's a sign of strength and courage to acknowledge when you need support. If you're struggling with low self-esteem or self-doubt, reaching out to a therapist or counselor can be incredibly beneficial. They can provide you with tools and strategies to manage negative self-talk, build self-compassion, and develop a more positive self-image. Remember, you don't have to go through this alone. There are people who care about you and want to support you on your journey. Don't be afraid to reach out for help when you need it. We've covered a lot of ground today, from the power of positive thinking to the importance of self-compassion. Remember, building self-confidence is an ongoing journey, not a destination. It's about taking small steps every day, celebrating your wins, learning from your mistakes, and most importantly, believing in yourself. Start applying these tips to your daily life. Choose one or two that resonate with you and commit to practicing them consistently. Remember, change takes time and effort, but it's possible. Believe in yourself, because the journey to self-confidence begins with a single step of belief.